Okay, finally got everything. It took ages to build everything.
Oxygen low.
So now, well, content-wise now, it's going to start being pretty boring. Because we're mainly waiting for stuff to print, and I will be like walking around and then placing frames. That will be it. So I don't want to bore everyone. Also, the last 2 or 3 episodes I think was pretty slow because of the mining and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do is kind of explain what I will do with one wind, and then I will kind of like build everything off camera. Screwdriver. No, that's not screwdriver. It's wire cutters. Wire cutters. Nope. Drop the tool. Okay, so the idea down there is exactly the same here, right? So 10 wind turbines going all the way over there. So starting from here, and I see my first problem. I'm gonna have to move the weather station and but there will be like an array of 5 on this side and then 5 on this side. And right here is a large battery station. And that will go to 2 transformers right here, and then the transformers go to the base. So this transformer here will be in between each set of 10, right? So I have 5 here, this is 10. And then I have in between one transformer. And then another set of 5 and 5. And another set of transformer. Right, so this is so I can connect all the wind farm when I don't have storm, because the output is pretty low. And when that's why we have this chip here that we did before. When it's about to have a storm, all the transformers get turned off. So 10 wind is exactly 100 watts, kilowatts, right? So which is the maximum rate for the cable. Right, so each can produce 10,000. So you get to 100,000, which is the maximum you can. So that's why you're disconnected. It's not super really needed, right? You can just have 10-10 and then separate it at 10-10 and then separate it 10-10. And your batteries will be somewhat with a different charge. I just like to have this, so at least the batteries that are not really being charged as the first one, because they only get power for the first. All the other batteries are usually full because they have power for all the other turbines combined, right? So these help this one and everything there, right? So these help this one and everything there. So that one is the one that only has 10. This will be like 20 and this will be like 30 and then so on. Gonna leave everything printing. There would be a lot of frames, a lot of stuff for the batteries, for the transformers, and especially the cables. There is a ton of cable that need to be printed. So silicon, electrum, copper. Yeah. So that would basically it. I can stop from time to time just to show some progress, and then so you can see, like, talk about something particular, like the transformer setup or whatever I'm doing that's not that straightforward. Do I have seeds now? Oh, I already. One seed there. This one should be seeding pretty soon. Red battery, power steel, and 2 electronic parts. And I'm gonna need a ton of frames. Overall, it's a pretty slow process. Okay, welcome back. Almost 80 days. Well, I would say like the survival part is basically done. Yeah, I guess the survival part ends when I got a lot of water. Well, I just basically making a lot of power, so just go over briefly and then keep building. Got upgrade on the suit, the glasses. The idea here is that I'm gonna build this wing first because it's connected with the transformer, connected with the other transformer, so this contributes to all the batteries, right? And so it's less effective if I start building in this one because, well, it won't only contribute with this battery here. I don't have all the wind in that single one because during the storm, right, that's why we have this circuit here. So during the storm the transformers will be off, so then this guy gets charged in like 5 seconds and then all this have no power. So that's why those also have their own wind turbine, so they can at least start charging. During the storm they can benefit of everything. And yeah, Now I guess I'm gonna keep doing the power there, but also start to actually laying out the base here. I need to go to get this guy up higher one, and I need to clean out the way over here. There's a lot of cleaning to do, so I'll probably build like more ogres and then just leave them running while I'm doing the power over the other side. And the poop doesn't blow up from storm. I mean, taking damage, but it's barely nothing. And this is here from since the first one we bought, right? So this was the second one, 4%, right? 40%, 21%, yeah. So pretty resistant to storms, which is interesting. I thought everything would just fly away and then disappear after a while. So this is the guy that sell sting. Yeah, that's one thing. Instead of buying water, if I want to buy sting, it's 100 mole, right? So if you buy water, is only 56 moles, whatever you call it, and the price difference is quite high. But you need to cool it, right? Which is fine. Then he also has nitrous oxide. He has dirt volatiles, which is good. You just vent out the stuff there. So big power, space for cooling, and then that's it. That's the goal. So I keep on it, and well, I record the last one when I was building and digging out this. I don't think it's worth it, because then if I record it, probably could just beat, like, show it like 4 times faster, like 5 times faster. I don't know if it's that great to watch. So just going over what I'm gonna do, and then I guess I cut this one, and then once I'm almost ready, I start recording again. Well, just let me know, send me feedback if it, like, which kind of way you prefer, because I really don't want to record waiting for 200 frames to be built and welding everything. That's kind of boring. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, I guess I have enough power now so I can flex 4 ogres running while I have my blinking tower on. So clean up most of this area. This will be the cooling. I still need to fill up all the gaps in all these frames. Like, still gaps there, but it's getting there. And I guess I like more than double my power, so I have a full 10 wind here. Then I have 5 there, and then what, 6, 7, 8, 9, I almost double my power. I'm gonna build like more, maybe all this, the second one here all the way over here, so we'll be 20 plus those 2, and then I think it's more than enough. So all the batteries are basically full except this one, for whatever reason. It's always like this, one battery is the one that's been chosen to be discharged. Usually this is the one that got empty because it only has this farm, right? Considering you have all 4 wind farms working, this is the one that will receive less power. But then the drain power is all over there. Well, go figure. Anyway, so yeah, I continue doing all the hard work. See you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. So before I close this one, just to show how it is going. So the base's power is a little bigger now. Seems like this is the only battery that always gets rain. All the others are full. Be able to keep up with the power pretty well. So start making the cooling there, And I'm gonna go over there the cooling before we close it. And got the augers here doing the work. I guess they finished one more batch. So let's just turn them off and see what we got. Yeah, pretty good, not gonna lie. And doing this is the best thing you can do to pick up everything. And then just drag it to another inventory. Don't want to let it accumulate too much, because then it's gonna start lagging the game because all the physics calculation. But anyway, so the cooling, you probably recognize the setup, right? So it's the simple version of the logic one. I'm only using the valve. I'm not using the pressure regulator. Oops. And the pipes are all empty, like there is nothing in any of those pipes. So this, ignore this, I print way too much, so this is there when I need to expand more. So basically what I need to do, right, so I'm gonna fill this up with nitrogen, and I'm gonna do like in a control manner. So the idea here is, so we have nitrogen, right? And as you go low in temperature, the pressure you need to make liquid starts to drop. Right, so around 150 you need 700 APA, which is enough. To go all the way to 180, then it's only 240 kPa to become liquid. So I'm just looking at the pressure here, so I just want to be below this pressure, right? So say 240, so I want to be like in 150 or something. If you want to go even lower, like 200 and something, you just need to make sure you are below this pressure. I usually go like 175, which is around here-ish, right? So has to be below 136. So if I swap this to not use Celsius and then use K, use this to help with the temperature value, right? So I look at the pressure, 170 and 356, right? So swap just to Fahrenheit, look for the same pressure again. 373, wait, it's annoying. 335. Okay, can do this. That one. So 101K. That's the temperature we want to check. So 101, and pressure 356. So what I will do is control this filtration, like the vent and the active vent and the filtration, to keep this below 200 kPa. So it can go all the way to 356, right? And then with the batch, right, I will turn on and off this AC if the temperature get below or close enough to 101. I will maybe give a margin to 105. So this is so you prevent this to liquefy and then you blow up the pipe. I would leave a link to the video where there is a build explaining this. I guess everyone on Stationeers that plays a little bit already saw that video, but anyway, if you never saw, leave a video on this. It's very well explained. I want to leave it exactly to the point where it talks about the simple version, only on the was involved, and then there's a lot of other variations, but this one is pretty good. And you can always expand like sideways here, so add one more heating this side is cooling, right? So I add one more cooling there, I do one more heating here, or expand it twice on the first row and then expand once here, and then usually you don't need to expand this because there is where the hard work happens. So it should be pretty simple. What I'm gonna do here, because the only AC that matters for me is this guy, everyone else doesn't matter, so I just going to disconnect everything. Now the only thing connected here is the AC. And on the pin 0, I'm gonna connect to the AC. I can see the transformer, and that's fine. Okay. Now I just connect everything back on. Perfect. So now that the AC is done, I should be doing this inside, but why not do outside, right? So pretty big lag here. I'm afraid of storms, so I'm actually going to turn everything off and go do the code inside. I already show the setup. There is no storming coming, but anyway. The rest of the base looks exactly the same. I was trying to put a stacker, but I simply don't have enough space. If I put a stacker, I pass the chute, I can't see the other side, and yeah. So for now, I'm just printing in. Things are exploding all over the place. That's how it's been going. Let's just go over the code for the cooling real fast and then close this one. I don't know how much content it would have because I sped up a lot of the other recordings, but I guess it will be pretty lengthy already. I have one with 0, but the wrong one should have one with high anyways. Here, drop the laptop, remove the suit for a little bit. So alias AC will be in this 0, right? So that's the only AC that matters. And then alias filtration will be the 1, and alias active vent will be the 2. So start, jump to start, yield. So I need the batch for the AC filtration unit. That's what I said AC, and then I search for filtration unit. This guy. Okay. So the temperature I said fine. So mean temperature will be 103. Fine. Max pressure will be 108 kPa, so 200. We can go to 350, so loads of margin for error there. Then I want to save batch on the AC, set the mode to 0. And then save batch on the AC, save on 1. Turn on all the ACs, and everything is on idle. Same for filtration. Save the filtration mode to 0, and then save filtration on to 1. And the active vent, well, that's it. Actually, save the active vent Another active event you need to do in every loop. Yeah. So first thing you're gonna check is for the filtration, which will kickstart everything. So load into R0, filtration, pressure, and the output. And I also need I could read the temperature from the filtration or from the AC. Doesn't really matter. Usually I just read it from the AC. So the only thing the filtration cares about is the pressure. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's the pressure. So this is what's gonna fill up the pipes, right? And then if I have too little, it will add more. It's more used like at the beginning when you are filling up the system, and everything is going to get like in a stable state. And then rarely used later on when you are expanding, add more stuff, so it's gonna lower the pressure. Anyways, so load the pressure in the output and then save if it's less than R0. R0 is less than our max pressure. If it's less, then we need to run. So then save to the filtration mode R0, and then we save your active vent, the max pressure there, which will be 45. Then we save in active vent. If I can type active vent on R0 and active vent, just me get the name of this stuff that I never remembers. Max pressure. I always forget if it's internal or external. Depends on how it's set. Do I have a vent here? I don't have any vent here. I have two vents right there.
Oxygen critical.
So it is internal safety. So internal for that case. I didn't need to pick up the suit, but anyway. Pressure internal. Interesting if you click here and then copy it instead of just doing this. Now you click and then, yeah, would be much more useful like it does in the hash, like this. But anyway, so this will turn on and off the filtration based on what I have in the pressure. Now for the AC. So load to R0 from the AC temperature, the output, right? So we are reading the last AC that's sending stuff from this. So save is greater than R0 mean temperature, right? So if it's greater than the mean temperature, we can run. Then it's just save batch into AC mode R0. That is as simple as it gets. This should prevent the pipes from cooling, not cooling, freezing, because they cool way too much.
Oxygen critical.
And also we'll turn on the ACs and turn them off if we are already in the temperature, so they don't keep wasting power. And if they keep running, they will keep cooling, and at some point they're gonna freeze. So the only thing missing now is a back pressure regulator, because we don't want this thing gold and copper. Blowing up on us. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for vent. Okay, so we're going to connect the back pressure. We're gonna need to place it somewhere on this pipe. This will be my cooling line. I guess I can expand on both directions. Anyway, so we need the AC is here, then the one. Wait, what? It should be giving me the name of the device. If it's not giving me the name of the device, meaning that I mess up something. Now it's impossible to mess up those three first line. I guess I didn't export then. AC. It's not giving me the names of the device for whatever reason. Did I? Oh, I do this way too often. No. I was going to say like I did this, but no. Alias. No, yeah, it's alias. AC D0, alias filtration D1, alias active vent D2. Export. There is on laptop export. Well, now showing the names. I really don't get what happened there, but anyway. So AC, filtration, then active vent. As the only active vent and the only filtration, so no issue there. So we're gonna turn you on and off for a sec just to see. Actually, I can't turn on and off. I need to turn on and keep watching. So before I do that, I need some blue pipes, and the easiest way to get blue pipes is doing this, and then you just add more pipes to the stack. So if I just come like here and I leave it right here, I need to see which direction I can turn this guy. So back pressure regulator, make sure you put set as a back pressure regulator, not pressure regulator. Okay, that's perfect location. Then just put back here. We're gonna become orange again. You come here, you come here. You can be connected directly. You can. That's a miracle. And then my pressure here will be at 70 as 80. Right. So there is redundancy here. So I don't want to get to 300 pressure anyway. So what happens is I forgot one pipe. Give me one more so I can have one more blue. So, and then the AC entering this error state, yeah. I have no idea why this happens. Sometimes this happens, so make sure you turn it off and on and off. If you see it happen, because it will never recover from the error state. Even though it's off and then there is absolutely nothing happen. This happens from time to time. Anyway, so I want to make sure we don't get any liquids here, right? So we are sending hot gas here, so this will increase the pressure, it's fine. If we leak some of that out, it's also fine, as long as we don't cool down and then get that pressure, we are free from having freezing. So get your tablet out and just turn it on, and then see the flashing arrow. Oh my, why can't I code correctly lately? Usually this thing should be save batch AC mode 0. What's wrong with this? Oh, it's not AC. Save batch AC hash. And then save batch AC hash, right? Which means it's also wrong here. So load batch from the AC hash. No, that's not. Wait, why am I doing? No. This was correct. Load for 0 from AC temperature output.
Waste tank caution.
Got confused there for a second. Here I'm controlling all the ACs, right? Here I only reading for that one single AC. Supposed to be fast. My freaking, why there is an error in the line 24. Save batch, just save. Jeez, now the AC will never turn off, and that could blow the pipes. Come on. Jeez. Okay. It's too hot, and then... Wait, why is everything too hot? No, I getting there with the code. Jeez. What am I doing? Well, the filtration is idling, right? So everything else seems to be working. You did your job, so it's fine. I want to read from one AC, but I want to save batch to all the ACs. Okay, now they are working. It's gonna keep flipping because it's filling up all the pipes, and it's gonna take some time for it to fill. So see how quick it cools down, and then heats up and cools down, heats up, and I'm gonna keep cycling like this until this guy here gets enough pressure. It's gonna take some time. See, the pressure here gets to 200, we stop. Temperature here is not cold enough because we keep filling with hot gas. As soon as we stop filling this thing up, it will start cooling. See, now it's getting to 130, 140, 44. Gonna hit 150 soon enough.
Hunger caution.
We're writing the equilibrium here when this thing is still filling up. Yeah, 97, 98, 46, 12, yeah, it's still filling up. It takes some time for this to get a stable point. While this is running, so make sure my power is keeping up. So I should be able to keep up with this, but who knows. what I do, I just check which battery is losing power, which is always that one. So if any of the other batteries are starting to lose power, I know that I'm missing power. As long as this is the only one losing power, I'm fine. As this keeps varying, right? So it goes to red, and then goes to yellow, then go to red, and then go to yellow, and then sometimes go to blue, but the others are always full. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna continue now with the rest of the building. With the cooling done, as soon as this is stabilized, I will start to build a proper base. Maybe I migrate this to the greenhouse, I don't know. Oh yeah, and then priority is water. So we're gonna have this thing from this guy here and start cooling that thing. And then I send this guy away so I can sell more stuff and make more money. Yep. So I'm gonna build this. Just a bunch of tanks and cooling, and then I connect there, and then before I actually do the cooling, I start recording again. Installing here just to make sure this is actually not passing the temperature we set. We should see the AC going idle mode, but since we keep adding hot gas, whoop, we see liquid there. That's not good. I messed up something. No, that shouldn't be the case. We are above the temperature and below the pressure. No, the pressure is high. We don't know liquid and we don't want to gases. Oh, no gases. You don't know liquid and we don't know ices. As we are getting high pressure because these guys pull a lot. We're still filling up, right? So yeah, we still need to wait for this to stabilize. I don't know how high in pressure this side goes. Why do I have liquid here? It makes zero sense to have liquid here, like it's 461. Ah, come on. Yeah, the temperature should never have liquid like above -50, and then we are like 400.
Waste tank caution.
This liquid here makes zero sense whatsoever. Ooh. Okay, it's stopping. So I'm gonna soon enough enter in a stable state. This guy here for some reason has more liquid, it's colder than this, which make even less sense. I guess because I keep feeding hot gas here, right? Yeah. So I'm not comfortable with this. What I will do is just lower the values. But I need to make sure nothing is running. I'll just cut the power. Because if I take off the ship and then everything gonna blow up. So increase my minimum temperature here to 15 and then my max pressure to 180. That should help me more. You can have those values like in a memory or in a dial, so you don't have to take out the ship. It's much better actually. And then I'm gonna lower the safety here.
Air tank low.
Yeah, as long as you're not freezing the pipe. Okay, now seems like we got a stable, yeah. So everything is idling, nothing is running. perfect. Don't ask me why in the world we have liquid here. Make no sense whatsoever. Okay, the liquid here disappeared, the liquid here disappeared. Here, why this is colder than this? This doesn't make any sense. Everything is set to negative here, and everything is set to positive here. So anyway, it's working. Gonna keep an eye on this.
Air tank critical.
Yeah, I was not even worried. Okay. That's it. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.